Hey guys, we're back here with a garage review of the WZ111-14, and this is the Tier 9 Chinese heavy tank, and it's actually a pretty nice tank. It's got a 490 Alpha gun, has 244 penetration, and it's got 340 on the heat, I think. Anyway, so it's got a solid gun. The hull armor is like 200 to 250 effective straight on, so it's not really that good against tier 9s and 10s, and of course the lower plate's weak. So you want to hide this thing, and it's got high mobility. So in essence, what you want to do in this thing is get into a hold down position and then hold the enemies back with it with this fantastic gun. Now, my crew has brothers in arms and repairs as their general skills. Then, of course, we got Sixth Sense and we've got situational awareness to get some view range on this thing for the commander. And I've got Snapshot on the gunner. And I don't have an excellent crew in here. Smooth Ride to help with the gun handling, and then Intuition so I can switch shells, which is really important these days. So that's kind of my setup. I run vents, a rammer, and a vert stab because the gun handling's not fantastic on this thing, and then just standard repair kits and whatnot. So that's the tank. Let's jump into the replay. Well, we're on the map Himmelsdorf today, and we are mid-tier. Actually, we're bottom tier, but it's tier 9s and 10s. And one thing that you'll notice is that I've got a chieftain sitting on this corner, right? So what that means for me is that I will not get overpoked if I push up to the corner where the centurion is. And so that's exactly what we're going to do, because I know that I've got help behind me. Oftentimes people will overpoke this and hit you when you're on reload. As we come up on a 2684, and I just cannot resist over peeking just a little bit to get a shot on him. So I am keeping an eye on the map at all times. We're able to get a shot, but that was a poor shot in the IS-7. So his lower plate was over angled anyway, so it's possible I wouldn't pen with standard rounds. And now that we're facing an IS-7, we're deciding to switch to gold rounds here. And the thing about this, as I see him get a shot off, is that I can overpoke him. He has nobody watching this section here. So, and that's a mistake. When you have nobody over there, I can just overpeak for free, right? And that's what we're doing. So we're punishing this IS-7, and I'm watching the map, and we've got and I've still got my help behind me, so that's the good thing. So one nice thing about this gun, yeah, it's like an 11.5 second reload, which doesn't seem fantastic, as we can put a heat shell right through that Object 430. But because of, as this guy is way over peaking, he is sick of me hitting him. So, but it gives you time to reposition between shots, you know. In this case, I'm not doing that, but it does give you some time to kind of juke around and that kind of thing. So, and at this range, you know, it doesn't really matter that I don't have the greatest gun handling, right? So, and we're using super high heat shells, super high penetration heat shells, so there's that. I don't think this IS-7 knows that my reload is longer than his, or it should be anyway. And again, I'm still watching. We still have help behind us. So we're going to try and side scrape this maybe and see if we can get a shot. And this 430 is intelligent enough not to take the bait. So we do end up getting a shot on him though. And this damage just stacks up so fast on this thing. It, you know, when you're doing 490 at a time, you know, it doesn't take too many shots to get through 4,000 damage. So, and this guy was not paying attention to me, so I went out and took a shot. So we're winning the game on HP, although we're losing by tanks. And and we get a nice little sneaky shot into the 430 as he over angles his hull. So I know everybody's fired on this corner, so I'm trying to get a nice shot in, and unfortunately we do not kill the 430, but that's okay. So now our chieftain is up here, but it doesn't matter because there's only one guy left, and we do take a hit, but that's fine. We take that hit to take out the tier 10 heavy tank. So, and we got a nice shot on the E50. Probably don't need heat shells for this, but what I want to do is get behind this wreck now and see if I can get shots. But I realize this E50 is backing down the hill. I'm going to go ahead and take him out, and now we've got the side of the phase 1, and it looks like he might be AFK. So we're going to go ahead and take a shot on him. I just don't want him to come back to life and then end up hitting us again. So now it's 10-5, and this game we got 5,100 damage. And the nice thing is this thing relocates really well, right? It's fast, so that's the saving grace for this thing, is that even though it's only really got turret armor that's useful, it's fast. And an IS-7 is a perfect target as we're trying to get a shot here on this TN hash, and we do. But it's quick, and it doesn't have huge turret armor. You know, it's like 300 to 320. If you hit the mantlet, it can get up to like 1,000, but in most cases, if you hit the cheeks with high pen, you're going to pen probably 60% of the time if you got a 340 or a 330 heat pen. So I'm going to fast forward this because Tony does not tend to go to the right location for damage at the end of the game. We got 1,000 health, and there's a T95, but he's on really low health, and I kind of think, you know, I've got a T95 kind of stalking him, and I thought, well, maybe I should go shoot at him. And we do fire clutch, and we make a hit on the TNH, but he gets taken out, and now it's just the T95. So I just made poor decisions at the end of the game. I could have got more damage. Probably driving down the hill would have been the smart play. However, we did not do that, and we end up with 5,500 damage. So let's look at the after action on this. Well, here we are at the after action. Too bad we couldn't get any more damage towards the end of the battle, but we did get an ace tanker out of this for our 5,595 damage, 2 kills, 1,391 base XP. And we ended up firing 17 shots, 16 hits, 12 pens, 2,700 block by armor, which is great in a tier 10 game, and 60 and no assist, I guess, basically. We ended up losing 11,000 credits with a premium account. I had no boosters going or anything, so that's fine. But appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of the WZ11114. I really kind of like it. I think it's a pretty good tank. It's akin to the T10. So thanks again for watching. Tonester out.